tell from the title of this video, I want to talk about something that is really important to me today, and it involves different forms of abuse within friendships, relationships, stuff like that. And I just wanted to touch on how important it is to really acknowledge your behavior and whether or not you are hurting someone else with your behavior, and that can be seen as abusive. I've noticed some things with not only some of my friends' teenage children, along with some of my family members, as well as some other people in my life, that particularly online abuse has become a huge problem. And what I mean by that is when someone's privacy is violated because of the abuser's need to humiliate. Unfortunately, this stems from or comes from all walks of life, from anyone to 10-year-olds to 15-year-olds to now 30-year-olds and adults even older than that. And it's unfortunate with the development of social media that that's become something that people go to not only hurt but humiliate other people, degrade them, as well as cause a mob mentality with other people that don't even know the victim. I wanted to touch on that because it's important that people understand that not everything about somebody else's life is yours to share with everyone else. I've noticed a certain situation with somebody that I know where this has happened, and it offended me, not only because of the situation that happened and who it involves, but the fact that it involves someone slandering someone else all over the internet that didn't deserve it, regardless of who they are in my life or what they mean to me. I see it a lot, and it upsets me, and I wanted to talk about it today with you and to let you know that it is something that we all need to think about. When you have the urge to hurt somebody or to post something that's humiliating or offensive online where publicly people can see it, other people that are not involved in the situation that can see it, that is wrong. You are in the wrong. And I mean, this obviously doesn't apply to people who are child abusers or predators or major physical abusers or anything of the like that involves violence and stuff like that. Like, this, fine, like, I can understand the need to do that. But when somebody has hurt your feelings because of something that whether they did or they actually didn't do, it is not your right to go and slander them all over the internet. It is not your right to post their photos, their Facebook content, their name, their phone number, their Facebook name, anything about them. And I see it all the time because, unfortunately, with our generation being so attached to social media and the generation after us being so attached to social media, that's the only way we communicate anymore. And it upsets me because, you know, I am a millennial. I grew up with the telephone, actually talking to people on the phone about issues, or in person, you know, dealing with our issues. You know, it frustrates me that I watch my friends, my family, their kids, you know, kind of get trashed all over a public place to people that don't even know what's going on, that don't know both of these people very well. You know, it's just something that I've noticed, and I wanted to explain to everybody that that's not something that's okay to do. It's just not. If you know, break up with somebody and they retaliate by posting your photos all online and say, oh, what a slut, like all of these things, it's abuse. I'm sorry, it is abuse. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, abusive people who find the need to do these things, and I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of the time, they find justification in behavior of the victim blaming, essentially saying, you know, I behaved this way and showed you abusive behavior because of something that you did to make me do that. Nobody makes you do anything. Nobody. There are some people that struggle with it. Sure, I struggle with it. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying anyone's perfect. But you have every ability to control your feelings and what you post online. When that involves another person, it is not okay to do that. It doesn't mean that you can't post things that are good, that are like, I don't know how I feel about this. How do you feel about this type thing? It's, you know, when you're taking somebody else, putting them on a public display to humiliate them when they have not done something detrimental enough to deserve that, you are in the wrong. And I'm talking to everybody, whether you be an adult, whether you're a 10-year-old, I don't care. You can talk to other people about it in person. You can talk to anybody that you want to in person. Hell, you could talk to the person that you're feeling this way about, that you need to post something about them. You could talk to them directly, but you are making a choice to post something online that is public for other people to see and other people to gang up and cause abuse to this person on. It is not right. Nobody has the right to do that to anybody. And the sad thing is that because this person or these people find that they are hurt enough and have a justification for it, they think that they have the right to do that. They think that it's okay. It's not okay. It doesn't matter if they're jealous of you and you don't like them, or they said something that hurt your feelings, or they did something that hurt your feelings. Unless they have abused you in the sense that they have hit you, they have damaged your property, they have hurt your child, like there is just no justification for it. There really isn't. And I'm not saying every single situation doesn't deserve public humiliation. Like sometimes it just does. But this type of thing where somebody said something or done something to hurt your feelings, and you go and bash them and slander them and harass them all over the internet, it's not fair. It is abuse. It is abusive. It is toxic. It is so toxic. And everybody, and I mean everybody, even myself, we need to think about what we're doing before we post stuff online. It is not fair for a person to have to defend themselves against someone, an abuser, when the abuser is the one causing all of the trouble. I don't care if somebody kissed your boyfriend and you think that you deserve to post them all over the internet and slut shame them. I don't care if if somebody stole your markers and you want to hurt them by posting their picture online and harassing them. I don't care. It's not right in any freaking sense of the word. This has happened to me before. Unfortunately, when I broke up with somebody, someone that they knew, or someone that this person was close with, or this person themselves posted my picture on the internet on a website that is solely based on hurting people, slut-shaming people, harassing people, and generally just a disgusting website that is made for that. And unfortunately, that website still exists. And that's why this upsets me so much. It's something that needs to be acknowledged, and not a lot of people talk about it because there are so many different forms of abuse and gaslighting and all of these things. But there's no justification for it when you have the choice to choose differently when it involves posting online about someone else. And I'm not saying that anyone that I really know is like this. I mean, I personally don't have anything going on right now that involves something like this, but I know people who do, and I see it all the time, and unfortunately it's not something that a lot of people acknowledge or take care of. Unfortunately, with one situation that I've seen, law enforcement was asked to be involved, and they said, "Oh no, it's just petty drama. Figure it out yourself." Petty drama, huh? Petty drama that involves somebody's face, name, phone number, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all of their information being posted online for everybody to see and everybody to cause abuse to who doesn't even know this person. It's not right. Nobody has the right to do that. And I just want to acknowledge that now because I just see it so often. I see particularly my friends and family, their mental health declined because somebody had their feelings hurt and decided to post something nasty about them online. The whole world doesn't need to know that your feelings were hurt. The whole world does not need to see the negative aspects of your life. They just don't. If you have a problem with this person, go to this person. Block this person online. Stop posting about this person. You have the choice to move forward, and if you're choosing not to do that and you're choosing to basically steal somebody else's information, you're breaking the law. Like, you really are. You are slandering, harassing, it is intellectual property theft. It is all of those things, all of the above. And some people don't even realize that they're doing it. Some people don't have that thought in their mind of, okay, well, two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I mean? There's a reason why that saying exists. And it's really important that we think about those things before we do something to someone else that you wouldn't like if they did it to you. And I don't mean like if somebody makes a fucking TikTok saying, hey, yo, hater, screw you, but doesn't say your name in it. Like, how does that make it okay for you to say post their pictures online or get other people involved in slandering them in any way? Like that doesn't, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, maybe because I have morals, but it's like there are people that do that, and it's insane to me, the idea of the fact that somebody is being slandered and harassed all over the internet. Law enforcement is not doing anything about it, and it's just not acknowledged by the person who's doling out the abuse. Like, it just doesn't compute to me that someone could do that to someone else because of something that doesn't really matter in the scheme of things. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not important. And I really want to speak to those younger generations when I say, if somebody posts something about you online, it is going to hurt like hell. It is like being electronically raped. But the thing is, it doesn't actually matter in the scheme of things. If this person is posting online about you and it doesn't affect, say, your financial situation or your living situation or any of these things, then let it go. It sucks. It really, really, really sucks. Trust me, I've been through it. Like I just said, I was on a website that is made to abuse people, but it doesn't matter. If somebody is making a TikTok about you that you know is about you, it doesn't say your name or anything like that, but you know it's about you, even if you did something and you're feeling guilty enough for them to have done that, it doesn't really matter. That person is not paying your bills. That person is not taking care of your child while you're at work. That person is not doing anything to benefit your life. And unfortunately, they're trying to wreck it, which sucks. But it doesn't matter in the long scheme of things. Somebody posting a TikTok about you, even if it doesn't have your name about it and you just know it's about you, is not going to affect your ability to buy a house. It's not going to affect your ability to get a car or have a child or bring your child up in a good life. It's not going to affect your ability to walk, talk, see, think, hear. It doesn't actually cause long-term damage unless you let it. Unless you let this get to your life, it's not going to matter in the long term. Yes, you're upset about it, sure, and it sucks that somebody's posting something about you. But the thing is, you do not have the right to retaliate against them, period. And I'm sorry if anyone disagrees with this. I'm sorry if anyone is offended by this video. And I'm sorry if something that I say is something that you disagree with. You're totally all right to disagree with me. I don't care. If you disagree with me, go ahead. You're allowed to have those feelings. But you're not allowed to post about me online. I really want everybody to understand that social media is not meant as a platform for abuse. Even the website that I was put on, that is made for abuse, is not okay. I wanted to make a video about this because it is something that affects me personally because of what happened to me, and I see it so often happen to other people, and I really want to acknowledge it because it's something that's not been talked about that much, and it's not acknowledged by a lot of people because a lot of people aren't affected by it. Unfortunately, petty drama, when it involves law enforcement, when it involves unreasonable allegations and frankly dangerous accusations that could ruin somebody's entire life because they hurt your feelings or did something that you didn't like, I'm sorry, but you deserve what's coming to you. If the police are going to come to your door and tell you that you have a restraining order against you because you did something in retaliation to someone else, I'm sorry, but you deserve that. I'm okay with the consequences of whatever happens from this video. I will defend this topic for the rest of my life because it is something that is so widespread. It is something that affects so many people through a long period of their life. And unfortunately, it affects a lot of people really, really negatively, whether that be the victim or the abuser. It needs to be talked about. So, sorry if you have a problem with this video. I don't really care. I just wanted to talk about it because it needs to be addressed. And if this is my way of doing that, that's okay. I'm not pointing anybody out. I'm not pointing fingers or saying names. If you think this video is about you, great. But you don't have the right to post about me online. Okay? Thank you for listening. I really hope that you subscribe and that you give this video a like or a dislike. It doesn't matter to me. I really want you to acknowledge that you watched this video and that either you agree or disagree. I don't care if you disagree, but it's great if you agree. So, subscribe. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you for watching this video, and I really hope that in the future you think about the things that you're doing to other people, especially online and publicly. Nobody's business is your business. Your business is nobody else's business. I hope you have a great day. See y'all later. Bye!